my first operation was at oil refinery, and I did mainly oil refineries. Apart from I did a couple of 1,000 bomber raids on Essendon and Dortmund. One raid in particular on Anzac Day of the 25th of April. I did a trip to Pilsen in Czechoslovakia, and we lost an engine on the way out. And instead of turning back, the skipper asked me, could we make it on time? And I said, I think we can. So we cut a few corners, and we bombed on time on 3 engines and returned safely. But the trouble was, I took a tablet to help me on the way back home, which they did do in those days. They gave a navigator if he might be feeling tired. The time to take it was on the way home, so I took a tablet. But this was my 21st birthday, and I missed my 21st birthday because when I got back to the aerodrome, we went to bed to have a short sleep, and I slept through the whole thing. So that was Pilsen. And I also took part in the last operation of the war, the very last operation of the war, not Berchtesgaden, but to Tonsberg in Norway, which was a long trip over the North Sea, and we lost. That was the last operation. We lost one aircraft on that, but they made Sweden in time, and 5 days later they were back on the squadron, and so that was the last operation. From then on, I did some returning to prisoners of war. On VE Day, I was flying 25 prisoners of war, where they were picked up in Juvincourt in France, and we flew them back. We did 3 of those trips. It was wonderful to see when the White Cliffs of Dover came up. We made sure that the British fellows were brought up to the front, and the tears rolled down their cheeks. But it was a wonderful operation that to see the faces of those fellows. We did have there were some casualties on that where they were sitting on the floor on cushions, and on one particular aircraft they were taking off, and one fellow stood up, and the aircraft tossed around a bit, and he pulled the thing for the raft, to let the raft go, and it comes out of the wing, and it hit the rudder, and everyone was killed.